Greetings, children. That's a little crooked. Welcome to Church of Wheel, Sterling Wheel, your guest pastor. Hope kids are doing okay. Brought to you live from, where am I at? Gainesville. I've decided to take over. Oh, listen, there'll be no pot smoking. There will be no Jerry. There'll be no dead. We'll just sit here and read comments. We got Rob's neighbor first in the house saying, "What's up?" Good seeing here. So I don't know if you can see behind me. You probably can't. Well, if you're following this channel, you'll see the updates before my own channel. A bike has been purchased because, we do responsible financial decisions around here, especially in this house. I can't even see the bike in the background. Oh, well, deal with it. When we picked up the bike, it was raining. So I've already had to experience some wet rain riding. The christen the bike. So it's not clean no more. But it's a fantastic bike. It's BMW R18 Transcontinental, and it's in Galaxy Blue, which is like blue, kind of purple. It's a good time. Beautiful color.
You might as well call it chameleon.
Yeah, it's chameleon, kind of like a house of color purple. And I think it's going to shine up pretty good too. I'm guilty of polishing things out and making sure it looks really good. But yeah, Rob's neighbor's first in the house, saying looks like Sixth View. Yeah, because I took over. He's not here anymore. He died. We had a horrible accident on the way down, and then rolled the van, burst into flames. Oh, he was cooking. We're doing pretty damn close to 100, and it started vibrating. I was like, I think that's a wheel bearing. Was it a wheel bearing or something?
You started discussing the wheel bearing.
I thought it was a wheel bearing for a second. I was like, maybe you threw a tire weight. I think it was tire weight. No, it was a wheel bearing.
Could be a tire weight.
And it got worse and it got worse. And he slowed down a little bit and it got worse.
90, 80,
he slowed down to 70 or so. It got 70. Worse. They sped back up to 90 and it got worse. I was like, that's definitely a wheel bearing or something. And then snap, crackle, pop. The tire disintegrated. The tire sitting right in front of me. I was riding passenger, and parts of the tire went flying off. Took the mirror out, smashed the mirror, and we were just calm. We're like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, pull over, man." He's like, yeah, "Okay, I'll pull over." He didn't touch the brakes. Yeah, everyone behind him panicked, and we got it off to the shoulder. And keep in mind, we were in a hurry. We had breakfast with Joe and wife unit. And left straight from there. So I called the dealership I was picking up the motorcycle from. And I was like, hey, we'll be there in exactly 1 hour and 36 minutes. We will not be late. Tire blew. And I was like, all right. NASCAR.
Dude, you had that tire changed in under 10 minutes.
It was easily less than 10 minutes. And he was worried about where the spare tire was. But I used to have a Chrysler Town and Country. So I knew
no idea what to do.
I knew that the spare tire was under the rear, and he started unloading the van instantly. Everything's out on the side of the road. And like, no, just got to drop the tire and we're good to go. I knew where the jack was and everything. Cracked the lug nuts loose. Had him jack it up while I figured out where the tire was and all that. And yeah, we had that thing swapped out in easily less than 10 minutes. And went up the street, and it happened here in Gainesville. Because we stopped by the Harley dealer. It was right down the street.
Exit before. Yeah, it was at the Gainesville
Harley Davidson
exit.
Yeah,
right before that exit.
So yeah, put a little air in the spare tire. Thank God you had one. And we hit the road, and I went and picked up that motorcycle, met the guy and everything, and got free T-shirts. That's always cool. And yeah, we got there. It started to rain. I bought the bike sight unseen, never test rode it or anything, which is responsible adult behavior, right? And yeah, we got there on time, got the bike. Bought it from Lucky U Motorcycles in Wildwood, Florida.
Dude.
Sick was saying it's right next to the Villages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
upside upside down pineapples everywhere. And but yeah, I got the bike, hit the road, and I chased him because I didn't really know where I was going or anything. And these new bikes, they've got like the computer screen and all that crap, so I didn't have any of that set up. And it's a heel toe shifter with floorboards. Totally, I'm not used to cruiser bikes at all, so I'm learning how to shift. Toe for downshift and heel for upshift, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still learning it.
That's interesting. But once you get it, it'll be like, it'll just be like regular.
Yeah. In other words, I'll screw up when I'm on the FJR.
Well, yeah. Pretty much. What you're used to, you'll fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. And years ago, I had an air-cooled BMW. It was an R75-6. It was 1977, I believe it was. And that bike kind of rode like a tractor, very torquey, very, kept the RPMs low and stuff and just cruise along. And this one's very similar, except that it's 1800 cc. It's like each jug sitting each side. Like Sick keeps telling me, you got a Sportster sticking out on each side of your motorcycle.
On each side, bro. Like on each cylinder's a Sportster, bro.
So when you rev it, the torque of the motor will make the motorcycle lean. Takes a while to get used to it, but it's fun. I love it. The paint job's awesome on it. It's comfortable. I think I want to get like a lower seat, possibly get me a little bit lower in the chassis, because I don't know whether to. And Buck's mom's in here. Buck's mom and Buck always tell me quit slouching. So try to sit like a normal BMW rider. Like you sit on a throne basically on a BMW. And so I tried riding like that for a little bit, and then lower back started hurting. So I just started doing the cruiser slouch, just kind of like that, and settled into it. It doesn't have highway pegs because you got those two cylinders sticking out on either side, right? So instead you've got these rests on top of the jugs. So you can just put your legs up on top of the jugs and cruise along. I'm pretty sure Sick was videotaping me when I was on the recording me when I was on the highway there. Fantastic bike. Set the cruise. It's got adaptive cruise control, which I'm used to in the trucking industry because all these new semi trucks have it. And you just kind of set the distance and set the speed, and the motorcycle handles it pretty good. Like it doesn't slam the brakes or anything like a semi truck would do. It's a BMW. They know how to make electronics and stuff. It'll be a nightmare trying to get it fixed if anything goes wrong. But I'm not that concerned. It's a pretty new bike. It's only got 8,200 miles on it, if even that. And they serviced it yesterday. They got it all ready for me, and it's amazing. It's today's a Sunday, right? I go back to work tomorrow afternoon, so I'm gonna hang out here in Gainesville for a little bit. Hang out with you kids. I've taken over for Sick Bastard. Welcome to the Church of Wheel. You kids hang out on my channel all the time, and I always say desubscribe, unlike, counteract, disavow. Welcome to Church of Wheel. I'm going to get to some comments. Make sure you kids are doing okay. If you know anything about these BMW motorcycles, or if you've ever ridden one or whatever, let me know. I think it's an awesome bike. It's so comfortable. I was kind of hoping that it had all the fancy stuff that like the newer BMWs have, different suspension settings and stuff like that. This one's got 3 power settings: rain, rock, and roll. And so rain is very timid on your throttle input and stuff. And then rock is the hardcore, and then roll, I think, is kind of like just touring or something. And it's taken me a while to kind of get used to the different power settings and stuff. It's only a 90 horsepower motorcycle, but it's a ton of torque. It's probably 150 foot-pounds of torque. And so you wind up short shifting it. Absolutely amazing bike, though. Love it. Now, and you'll see updates on my channel later on. The joke that BMW stands for Big Mexican Woman, so I gave it a Mexican lady name. So Vanessa, that's a good Mexican lady name. And I get to some comments. Rob's neighbor. That's awesome. I wasn't sure what the whole deal was, so let's hear the story. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I'll tell you kids the whole story. We the Legends race got rained out last night, and trust me, you don't want to be on North Florida clay when it's a little bit rainy. It's not worth it, and I wouldn't have been able to film anything anyway, even though I had my roll bar mounts. I have a bunch of new cameras and stuff. So we wound up just hanging out in the conference room and waited for everyone to stop by and say hi. And I was able to do a live stream yesterday. I forgot to shut off the sound because here on StreamYard, you've got settings for your sound quality and stuff. When you're using Rode microphones, you got to shut all that stuff off because the Rode microphones already have built-in, wind and sound and background noise and stuff like that. But yeah, we hung out there and filmed a little bit and said hi to everybody. We're selling T-shirts, get in contact with Buck Brown. He's got a bunch of T-shirts he needs to sell. And hell, if you want to buy from me, let me know.
Yeah, I want to buy one when I get.
Yeah, Eric's going to buy some, and it helps support the living legends and stuff. And we were supposed to have a few more people show up, but Joe the Mountain Jedi showed up and his wife, the wife unit, and Buck was there. It was so nice to meet Joe. They are such good. Listen, it's on YouTube. A lot of people kind of fake their personalities and stuff. But I surround myself with real people, and Joe, that's a real guy right there. Yeah, real people. And so we did that, and then this morning, Buck and his new lady and mom had to go home. It was pretty late, but we stopped by Ruby Tuesdays right next door to the hotel, had a nice dinner, had a couple drinks and stuff, and fell asleep and woke up the next morning. We had breakfast at Waffle House and immediately hit the road, and that's when I got the flat tire about halfway. Sick got the flat tire. And I checked out his van. It needs a brake booster. I think you can swap out a brake booster without popping brake lines on the Master. But at minimum, I think it's the brake booster because it's if you hold the brake down, you can feel it hiss and it pulls idle. So I think that's a bad brake booster. Joe was saying it could have been a check valve and maybe the little vacuum thing from the valve cover. But other than that, and then the tire blowing on the van, it drove okay. I drove around the block a couple of times. And I was like, yeah, you're driving. I'll sit really far from the dashboard and you drive. Wear my seatbelt twice. But it was nice that Eric gave me a ride down here to pick up that motorcycle. And I already offered. I was like, hey, you want to ride it? And he's like, no, not on a big old bike. It is a pretty big bike, actually. I've had a large bike before. I had that 1980 Goldwing that I trained Red Lady how to ride. And it's funny. So many people are like, that's way too big of a bike for her to learn how to ride and stuff. But it's a very easy bike to ride and horizontally opposed. The cylinders are down low and stuff. And she loved riding that bike. She did really good. And she tipped it over a few times and it's easy. Just pick it right back up. It didn't damage nothing, So I'm kind of used to having a big bagger like that. And the FJR is a pretty big bike too. Once you got the bags on it, the top bag and everything. So this bike is a lot bigger. I have a case for all my GoPro stuff, one of those Harbor Freight cases. And I can't show you right now, but it fits in the top case perfectly. And it's even got some room around the sides if I need it. The side cases are kind of small, especially compared to the FJR. And then this bike's got the Marshall sound system on it. Oh, if I give a thumbs up. What other? Apple. That's cool. Hey, I just learned the computer does funny stuff.
Wow, what did it do?
Thumbs up. What's the other ones?
Heart.
How do you do the heart? I could never figure out how to do the heart. Is it that?
Yeah, something like that,
Is that it? I'm gonna wind up flashing gang signs, and then
Yeah.
your channel's gonna get demonetized. We're gonna get banned
forever.
Oh shit! But yeah, it's a really cool bike. I wish I could kind of show you guys right now. Actually,
You can take we could turn the Wi-Fi on, and you can do it.
Actually, you can walk out there. I could add you to the show, and you just walk around the bike.
Yeah.
I'll send you a link.
Yeah, send me a link.
It's not like I've never done this before. I've never done this before.
Just so you know.
Yeah, just so you know.
How was dinner, Teddy?
Oh, Teddy, the monster dog,
The monster dog.
refused to eat, drink, or shit the entire time Eric was gone, and then made it count the second we walked outside to look at the motorcycle.
And made up for it.
Yeah, made up for it. How am I going to send you the link, dude? I'll just drop it in the chat and we'll pull it out later.
You can.
I'll just drop it in the chat. So go back.
Oh, okay. I'll just. All right, hold on.
Friggin' Apple computers. I can't figure these things out. Jen just got home. Okay, so this link is for Mr. Bastor. Mama's home. Mama's home. You don't have to bark. Mama's home. Jen just got home. Oh, the American Outlaws. Wondering what you changed your name to. Rascal. Okay. Click the link. I have to teach everybody how to do everything all the time. Let's see. Okay, there you are.
How do I turn the camera around?
Just turn your camera sideways for one.
Okay.
And then on the bottom, there should be like, it looks like a little miniature camera.
Yeah, it sure does.
And then there's a little arrow next to the miniature camera, and you can switch it to front or back cameras.
Front camera.
And then turn on the camera button.
Oh, no, I want back camera, don't I?
Yeah, it'd be back camera.
Ultra
How you doing,
wide or dual wide? Back? No, yeah. Hold on. Let's see if that.
Well, turn the there. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna maximize your screen.
So this thing's a beast.
It's hard to show the colors on camera though, but it changes color.
It's weird. I'm looking at it and I'm walking around it one way and it's showing it the other way. Isn't that strange? Let me back up a little bit.
Wow. Yeah, because your screen's mirrored, but just kind of ignore it.
Oh my God.
It'll drive you nuts.
It is. It's driving me nuts already, dude.
Yeah. Left is right and right is left.
Uh-huh. And I mean, I don't think you can get an idea of the colors, but the colors are whack. Like they turn like there. You see, it's purple. It's gonna turn blue. Watch it turn blue, dude.
Isn't that sweet?
And even the bags, everything, like it just turns, like it looks purple, and then you get on top of it, and then get close to it, and it's blue. It's not purple anymore. It's the angle. It's fucking dope, dude.
I still think it needs chrome wheels.
I don't think it needs chrome. I like the black wheels, just the way it is. I chrome wheels. I would. You know me. I have a blacked out night train.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah, and then show the kind of like highway pegs there. They're not really pegs. They're just like highway stilts, you know?
And then you got the heel toe.
Yeah, there's no way to get a toe underneath the front, so it's always got to be heel toe.
You could always move that up. We could do that now.
Yeah, I'd rather get used to it.
Okay. I mean, you could
That
pull it
chrome-
out and move it up one spline, you know?
Yeah, and then right above the shifter is the reverse lever, so you can actually
That's
reverse
right.
the bike.
There's the
That guy right there.
There's the reverse lever.
Yep. And then you just reverse it with the starter motor while it's running.
Mad speakers, Marshall stack, dude.
Yeah, 6 speakers on that thing.
Got a Marshall stack.
Open up the side case and show them. I think it's unlocked.
No,
There, let me.
the magic button. I didn't hear nothing.
Bike's got keyless entry. I think it should be. Yeah, press that one.
Nope. There you go.
Got it. So there's not a whole lot of room in the side case, and then you
But
got the
there's
speaker.
room.
That's
But-
my rain gear just in case.
I mean, they could be.
It
I
could
mean,
be.
if they were less aerodynamic, it would be obviously squarer and hold more stuff. You
and
know,
then
but
show the top
that
case.
would take. Yeah, that would take away the style. I think. You know. Oh, I don't know how to fucking open this thing. Hold on.
You got to press the lock
Oh, you
cylinder.
gotta push the lock. Duh.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
And then the top case is on struts.
Yeah.
And then that fits my GoPro case perfectly.
Yeah, it does.
And then you also got power in there too, so I'll be able to charge my cameras and stuff.
I bet you'll be able to get that whatchamacallit?
The adapter.
Exactly, an adapter for that to go to a bigger, whatever you call it, cigarette lighter.
Right. Because right
You know
now
what
it
I
uses
mean?
like a heated vest type grip or type plug. Then you see how the drive shaft is all chromed out.
Opposite.
It's a shame I already got it dirty.
Yeah, I see there's watermarks on it. But that's okay. It's just, oh my god, the color, dude.
And I definitely want a taller windshield. Like right now, sitting kind of normal, relaxed on the bike, I see the top of the windshield like this, and it's giving me some buffeting. But I'm definitely going to get that Clockworks windshield.
I see it saved you a couple good ones. Saved you from a couple of critters.
Oh, yeah.
I almost hit end instead of out. How do I get out?
You can just hit end.
No, I don't think so. That's not a good idea. Oh, wait.
I'll remove you from the stage, and then I'll shut it off when you walk in here.
All
right. Can't trust that guy with a cell phone. But pretty cool bike, right? The color and everything. Fanciest thing I've ever had. It's only like 1,000 degrees outside.
Oh. Dude.